it.
Are we on? We're on? Yes, we're on! Trinidad and Tobago! How are you going, TNT? Well, I'm Anthony Defoe, as you know. It's a little downtime for us today, alongside our team. Just finishing a meeting, and you know, PP business, it's never ending. So we're just doing a little test because we wanted to bring you up to speed pertaining towards a new program. We are doing a new program, something a little bit more down to earth, bringing more information to the population at TNT. And actually the name of the program is D411. Yes, so keep that in mind, guys. Next Tuesday, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. We're going to be launching that show officially next Tuesday, so look out for that. You're going to get your little promos and stuff within the week before that time frame. And again, we're going to be all over Trinidad. We're going to talk to the people on the ground. This show is really going down to the ground, to everyone, to the citizen. We want to know exactly what everyone is thinking, and we want to bring you real solutions, show you how it's going to be broken down, how it's actually going to be rolled out, and how it's actually going to work. So yeah, that's our mission right now. So yeah, we're here chilling, everyone. Say good night.
Good night, everybody.
What else do we have to say after
Oh, look at that. Well, you see, well, again, Trinidad, it's basically a test with our streaming and everything, so we're not prepared to really roll out a show of sorts, so we're just doing the live, and, you know, we're just showing you our natural element in the mix of things, yeah?
Yes, tonight we actually had our mobilization meeting. PEP is now nearly a 5-day-a-week job, so we're here having meetings.
Almost every night.
Planning for next week Hoover meeting, and we are actually supporting Anthony on the launch of his new show, the 411.
Yes.
The 411.
Actually, when I heard the name, though, I was like, Anthony, no, but you need to call it D4. He's like, no, that's what I meant. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, that's the concept.
Yeah.
Really, you know, my last name is D4. Yeah. So we actually just did, you know, the D411. It stands basically for a one-on-one thing with the citizenry. That's what it is. So again, we're coming down to the ground, Trinidad and Tobago. We're coming into every constituency, and we're going to be talking to you. And we want to know what you're thinking and how we can actually bring real change. Not just talk. We want to give you the policy. We want to show you how it works. And we want to let you understand, we are bringing Trinidad and Tobago to a first world status, and we're making this happen. This is real, all right? So yeah, and we're here. We're making it happen. That's why we're beating crazy hours, middle of the night business, trying to get PP's business going on stream. And again, we need your support, Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, look, you see, jokers.
we're so dedicated that we have people even from as far as south up here at after 8 in the night.
Yeah.
You know, beating the box, trying to get stuff organized to the next meeting. That's how dedicated we are. And when we're done, we're done. We don't really look at the time, apart from the fact that we're hungry. But we're doing what needs to be done. Yep.
Beautiful. Well, again.
Well, I know you were supposed to introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes.
That's enough. All right. So I'm Sean Sunaran, Deputy Chairman of the party.
I'm Sharon Wilson, Head of Mobilization.
I'm Debbie Lee Jaikran, Head of Events.
Felicia Holder, Chairman, chairlady. I prefer man, I prefer chairman of the party, so when people see me, they're like, oh, it's not really a man, it's a woman. Like, I'm Felicia Holder, Chairman of the party at the moment.
Janice Lemon, the Creaky, Public Relations Officer of the party.
And parties. Anyway, I wouldn't do it. Host of
I am just one of the cheerleaders.
She's being shy.
Oh my gosh. Well, Trinidad, as you can see, again, we're making it happen, and you know, we're doing this not for us, you know, we're doing this for Trinidad and Tobago, for every citizen. Whether you vote for us or not, the point is that we are striving for a better country, and that's just the motive of the day. You know, it's not about pillaging the treasury or stealing money or being a part of corruption. That's not it, because, you know what, we have our own land, and we have everything right here that a first world country strives for. We have it naturally. That's ours as citizens, you know what I mean? So The systems that be presently has not allowed the population to benefit from that in any major way whatsoever for over 50 some odd years. And right now the PEP is gearing up to make that a reality for our citizens. And that is real, because at the end of the day, we're not affiliated with any 1%ers. We're not affiliated with any financiers, no deep pocket people that want something back in return. That is not about what we're here for. We're actually here to fix the nation and make things happen. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, we also have to let the people know that we know y'all are missing Philip. We know. We get the messages. My inbox is flooded with people asking
He's
me.
not dead.
He's
not
my
He
God.
hasn't resigned.
Definitely not.
He's on a tweet.
People are asking me which country has he gone to?
Yeah.
When would he be coming back? People, the man is human. He
That's
has
right.
taken a break. He trusts his team to run the show, which we will be. Look out for a video tomorrow. It's going to be live again.
Oh, yeah.
Not telling you who's coming on, but as much as possible, we're going to keep you all informed, updated. You're going to, this 2 weeks, think about it as a little break from Philip. And you're getting to meet the rest of the team. You're getting to see the people who make this
Makes
party
Philip
run. Yes.
Who makes Philip look good.
That's what we're talking about.
And Philip, I hope you're watching this. because you know we make you look good.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, we all have our part to play, and it's we need to be a well-oiled machine, and every part has to work properly. So again, we all complement each other, and without each other, I guess we would not have reached so far. And we're cutting new road every day we are, and again, we're not able to do that without your support. So again, we thank you so much for giving us the support as a new party, and as they want to say, the new kid on the block. But again, yeah, this new kid is really gonna make some real waves, and regardless of all the propaganda out there that they're talking about, whether it be Philip, whether it be the party, or whether the policies can or can't work, look. Point of the matter is, it can. We have our own think tanks going through this tooth and nail. And again, come down to 19 Stanmore Avenue every Saturday, noontime. In fact, we have a couple of meetings happening. We have a meeting on the 7th, is it?
7th of
7th,
April
yeah,
in Couva South, the constituency of Couva South. The address is actually Hussein Street, Tower Village in California. That is our next meeting. And we have a couple more lined up, so stay tuned.
Yeah, that's right.
Can I make a plea here for volunteers within each constituency? We really need your assistance. We really need you to come on board. This is about you. This is about your constituency. Whatever issues you have in your constituency, we want you to come and volunteer, bring it to the fore, and let's work on it. Because we need to have another alternative.
Which
That's
is
right.
the PEP.
Which is the PEP.
Oh, by the way, we are shamelessly promoting our
Pep
merchandise.
Cup.
Please, if you have not already purchased the Pep Cup, do come down to 90s.
Original business. All
May I
right.
say one more time our email address? So have to plug.
Yes,
please
plug
go
it.
plug the party.
Plug it, plug it.
Mobilization at peptt.com.
Mobilization with an S or Z?
With a Z. With a Z.
Mobilization.
411.
Mobilization at peptt.com.
Yes.
So that's if you want to join or be,
Yes.
be a caretaker.
That's right. Or
okay.
volunteer. Please, I am appealing to you. We need your assistance.
We do.
We need people who are passionate about the residents and their issues, and who's going to be willing to stand up and get things done.
Yeah.
That is what we need.
Well
So
said.
if you think that you are capable of helping the residents in your area and to have your own team also assist you in that aspect as well, then do give us a call, because we're looking for good people. And you all are out there. We know you all exist. We know you all have the education. We know you all have the passion. So let's get down and make this country a better nation again.
And who knows better the issues in your constituency than you? You are the ones who can tell us. We were actually discussing tonight, people saying, we want to see PEP on the ground, and we want to see PEP out there, and PEP needs to reach the people, and we are doing it, but we need your help. this is a small portion of the team, but it's not much bigger than this. It's a few people who make this party work, and we grow when we get you guys on board with us. So again, please come on board, please support us, please support this new show, the 411. I want to come back next week. Can I come back next week?
You could. You're always welcome to, man. Definitely. I mean, you are the boss, the chairman. I mean, come on.
I'm telling you, I'm coming back.
Well, you see what I mean, Trinidad? You see what's going on here? No, but it's all good. It's all good. Definitely, it's all good. And you know, like we said, again, it's support. It's about the people. This is a people's party. It's not a financier-driven party. It's not. Trinidad and Tobago understand that. You know, you're hearing a lot of talk out there on whether the policies can or can't work. Have the policies of the UNC or the PNM worked for over 55 years? Has it? Ask yourself that question. I mean, ask yourself, talk to your father, talk to your grandparents, ask them how their time was. What did the government of the day do for them or do for the country holistically as a nation? You know what I mean? How much of us actually benefited from any of the administrations passing through Trinidad and Tobago, a country which is the third richest economy within the Western Hemisphere? We have every natural resource almost right on our own soil. We're positioned in the perfect place in the Caribbean where we are not on the hurricane belt. We don't have to really worry much about storms. Not to say that a storm can't hit us. It probably could. And talking about storms, we are not prepared for natural disaster, Trinidad and Tobago. What are we going to do? We are having major problems where bloody rainfall, one little passing cloud, Port of Spain, flood out, central, flood out, south, flood out. Why? And we're dealing with this every year, year in, year out. I mean, don't you think it's about time that we have these woes addressed and actually fixed and not just giving a whole ton of lip service? Look, we are not in office. You have administrations that you are supporting. I have supported the PNM at one point. I've supported the UNC at one point. And you know what? Again, I open my eyes. I've seen, I know, and I am gravitating towards the policies of the PEP because it makes sense. When you break it down, it actually makes sense in how it can actually work. And if you have a question about that, hey, come down to 19 Stanmore Avenue. I'm going to drive that home, you know, every time I talk to you guys. 12 noon, every Saturday. Come down, scrutinize the policies, find out how they actually work, see if it can bring some level of betterment, make the nonsense some level of sense to you. And the only way you can do that is being a part of. Come down and experience, meet the executive, meet the members, you know, and again, have your voices heard. That's what it's about. That's what we're trying to create here for the citizenry. This is not for us. Hear what I'm telling you. This is for the nation. It's what we're about. Yeah? What do you say?
Well, not just that. If you don't have the time to come down, then you could always go and check out our 21 policies on our website or even on Facebook. Take a look at it. So when you can come, at least you will have questions from the 21 policies that you'll be able to ask. Mm-hmm. Right? You know, the policies are so simple, and why is it, and the question we ask is, why is it that the government cannot put into being what our policies give? Why? They are so simple. But I understand now that they are putting some of our policies into action. And that's good, because it's going to benefit the people. Mm-hmm. And that is what we want.
Correct. That's exactly what we want. You know, at the end of the day, if the powers that be actually was doing the job, you know, Prime Minister could have been as ridiculous as he wanted to, you know, but if the man was doing the job, we wouldn't have a problem, you know. There wouldn't actually be a PEP. But you know what? The job has not been done in 50 plus years. That's over 11 administrations. And what are we going to say enough is enough? Are we actually going to wait for the wolf to come to our door before we actually say and want to stand up and bring change? No. We're better than that. And we have way too much resources for us to be going through the woes that we're going through as citizens. Period. And, you know, the mission is to fix everything.
I think our 21 policies is resonating with the current government.
That's right,
because I am seeing that we are being, in terms of copied some of our policies, you know, and it shows that we are making some sort of headway, and people are staying awoke, in other words, getting awoke to what's going on in the country, and what situation is affecting them. So I think that, our policies are resonating.
I mean, I remember we always used to say that even if we don't get into government, if they can take the things that we talk about and actually implement it,
Yeah.
Yes, implement
we
it.
wouldn't have to be sitting down here.
We would have won. We would have won.
In our slippers, no makeup.
The other thing is you would have sycophants from the other two parties saying that the policies we have can't work. They give you 10,000 reasons as to why they cannot work. And the thing is, we have not reinvented the wheel. These policies have been taken from countries that work. We've just tweaked it to work properly in Trinidad with our culture as it is. So when they tell you this cannot work and that cannot work and we can't do nothing about flatten, that's bull. Sorry, but
Everything can fix.
it can fix.
Everything can fix.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think mostly we need to look at Tobago, and we need to get the Tobagonians on board.
Correct.
We ourselves cannot just sit down and make policies for Tobago. The Tobago people have to meet with us, join with us, and sit down with us and tell us what they would like to have fixed in Tobago. And also, how can we work together to make sure that Tobago does not suffer the way they are suffering, and get back into the agricultural business so that they can grow the food, sell it to Trinidad instead of foreign currency being used to bring in food, which is ridiculous. So we need to get on board with the Tobagonians.
Definitely.
And as you said, Janice, I just remembered when you had Guido on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Aquaponics.
things that he was explaining, so simple.
Simple.
And we say that Trinidad is hard to fix. Imagine if Tobago had what he was doing on a small
Correct.
personal scale, if that was
Yeah, macro
magnified by 1 million. We could not only be feeding ourselves, we could be exporting
Correct.
and drive the price of food down. I went to the grocery last week feeling proud. I had those little Visa vouchers. I'm like, yeah, I have $200. I literally walked away with about 4 items because what can you buy with $200 now? That's
Yeah.
chump change.
Exactly. And we also have to ensure that we facilitate credit
Yeah.
for small businesses in Tobago. The banks should be mandated to assist the population,
Yeah, but
citizens.
not everybody wants to farm. Some people want to have their businesses. And Tobago used to be an island that
Yes.
was
Was
thriving
booming,
and
yes.
booming. And now I'm listening to this woman say that nobody is suffering in Tobago yet. That same
amazed.
evening, there was a lady doing an interview saying, a lady doing an interview saying,
Yes.
why she had no food on her shelves.
Yeah.
And it's like, are they really reaching out to these small man to
Exactly.
understand what is happening?
Wow.
Is the government doing that? No.
Well, you see, they're looking at places like Penny Savers, for instance, who, when you do go in, you see food on the shelves. But the problem with that is the items are actually expiring. So what's going to happen when they have to take those items off the shelf due to the expiration date? They're not getting new stuff in.
That is why the Tobagonians need to clamor for the sea bridge, the air bridge to fix. Why nobody is saying anything? Why Tobagonians are not complaining?
Listen,
You know?
Tobago, you wouldn't have a sea or an air war with a PEP government simply because we will build an actual bridge going between Trinidad and Tobago. End of story. End of story. If there's anything that has to be built, will be a bridge.
Yes, definitely.
What's that?
No.
Yes. Yeah, so let's get back on track.
a secret. I'm not a secret. You can't tell me secret. You see what I mean? That's so you see, they're keeping secrets from me. That's not cool. That's not cool. But anyway, Trinidad and Tobago. Again, this is just a big update. Next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. We're doing D411. That's the new show that's on powered by the PEP. I will be your host, yes. And again, we're trying to bring the information as the policies down to the ground. So we're going to be throughout every constituency. And again, we want to hear from you. We will have a call-in segment within the show as well, where you're able to call in. But I'm looking forward to actually meeting a lot of my brothers and sisters. across the board in both Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm looking forward very, very much too to go to Tobago really, really bad. Hey, are we making that trip this weekend or what?
That was the secret. Tobago, we will be there this weekend.
Sunday,
A cross section of the team. We will be coming across. Very excited. It's no longer a secret. The cat is on the bag.
You see what I mean?
That's why I was whispering that.
But you see, Tobago, we working.
Yes.
We've been trying very, very hard to come over there. But the thing is that when we get there, we want to make that time really, really matter. We really need it to matter. We need to meet a lot of key people. And, we want to get onto the ground and really identifying major issues that you're dealing with to see what we can do in our capacity right now in assisting that situation with what little capacity we do have. But the key is that, again, with a PEP government, that will be something of the past. And that's just the bottom line. So, again, Tobago, look out. We are coming.
We want you to have the same opportunities as Trinidad. It should be Trinidad having some opportunities and Tobago have different opportunities. Both parties, should be on the same wavelength.
The price
Right.
of bread in Trinidad should be
Exactly.
the same price of bread in Tobago.
Correct. Correct.
Not only that, Tobago should have the opportunity to order stuff from the States or China, and instead of it coming to Trinidad, it should go directly to Tobago, and you pay your taxes as usual.
Yeah.
And having you won't have the shipping from Trinidad to Tobago. That cost will be cut. So you should have that ability to get your goods directly in Tobago and do what you have to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And with a PP government, that will happen. Because I will make sure it happens.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
We all will.
We all will. That is
will.
the reason why we are here tonight. It's the reason why we will be here tomorrow night. It's the reason why we will be here
The night after
the night
that.
after that.
Also,
Every night
on
of
Stanmore,
May.
12 noon every Saturday or most Saturdays.
Y'all literally have my life, though. It's the reason why we are here. Yeah, it's the reason why we're here. We not only do we want to do this, actually we love to do this. Believe it or not, I don't think we would be doing this if we weren't passionate about it. Everybody here, I can say they love people. We care about people. We care about Trinbagonians, and we want everybody to have the same opportunities. We want people to join the PP. People, we need you. We need you. I'm not pleading, but I'm pleading. We need you. And, thank you for taking tonight to listen to us. I'm not wrapping up your show.
I know.
Thank you for taking tonight to listen to us. I know we are not Philip. We are cooler. But
You're here.
But no, we really appreciate. We've never done this before, and I really, this was fun. This was really fun being able to talk to you
That's
guys.
the 411, girl. That's the 411, yo.
Bomb your show again. You
better believe it. You better believe
We're
it.
gonna be on this show again,
Yeah.
definitely.
And again, TNT is a laid back show. Don't expect anything too prim and proper. It's not no jacket and tie business. We have enough of that. We just want to relax and chill a little bit and, let people be normal. It's just about being normal, really and truly. And, that's who we have throughout the country is normal people. And, we want to identify with that because those are the people who are being mostly affected. It's the normal people in the country. So, we have identified a lot of things. And again, the things that we've identified is not things that is, it's not to say we didn't know. Administrations before always knew. They know now. But again, I remember for our last meeting, this guy, Amar, when he was saying, they were talking about the security wall in 2016. You know what I mean? It's 2 years later. And here it is.
We haven't done it yet.
It's not even, it hasn't happened yet. So, I mean, what are we waiting on? You know what I mean? What are we waiting on? And what I will say is that we're waiting on the PEP. So, we need you, TNT.
And you said you wanted a change. Well, we are the change. Progressive Empowerment Party will be the change.
Definitely.
And one of the things that we keep hearing from a lot of people, sycophants or not, is that the people in this country will never change. And we are here because we literally refuse to believe that.
Yep.
We believe that there is still a chance, there's still hope and opportunity for all of us. And we just need you to believe that too. Everyone out there.
Yep. What? You're whispering
A
in
new
the back.
secret.
That's not fair. I told my
It's a good surprise, though. It's a good surprise. You like that surprise.
Well, we want to do some shout outs to the rest of the team who are not here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You have Limor, you have
Sarah Nabi, I saw you on the
Sarah
live.
Nabi.
That's
That's right.
Rohan.
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie.
That's right.
Anne-Marie.
I
Yes,
have Ali G
Kenneth
watching.
Ali G.
Hi, Ali.
Dilworth.
Dilworth,
Dilworth. I want to shout out my international teams: Ali G, Anil, Marissa, Colin, Donna, Ruby,
John
Paul, Christian, and there's a new guy. I'm so sorry, I will remember the
famous
name.
and our assistants who help in mobilization: Anne Jones,
And Jones,
Sharon Moreno,
Sharon, Lorena,
Sharda.
Shada,
Yeah.
Arlene.
We
Yeah, we have a
also,
lot
I
of
think
people
most
who are
important, we need to shout out our interim political leader, Philip.
Yes, hi Philip.
Yes,
We
we
do
have
him.
your back.
Hey, Philip!
Don't be jealous. All right? If these numbers overtake yours, take it in stride. All right? We know you're peeping from somewhere. You're off, but you're peeping from somewhere. I'm sure about
We
that.
parked up outside in his van watching this live. Philip,
Wonderful.
you keep us going. You are the pain in our backside, but you're the person who keeps us motivated. And we do this live in your honor because we know you need the break, and we are more than happy to carry the baton for you.
That's
more
right.
than happy.
That's right.
Michael Villanueva from
Yeah, Tobago,
Dawn, Ali
Yeah.
Lopez,
Derek,
Carrie
his
Grant,
wife Jackie.
Derek, Neil Mohammed,
Jenny and her husband
Jenny,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, boy.
Jenny and her husband.
Next time I'll come prepared.
Dave.
Dave,
Dave,
are you
where are you?
Dave, you can't abandon us because this is not Philip Live. I hope you're here.
Morton. Hi, Morton.
Morton.
Looking to get secured more.
Ian Griffith, Harry Hunt.
Harry
Ian,
Hunt.
Harry.
Yeah, all those people.
Yeah. Big shout out to everyone, and I'm sorry for those who have not heard your name. Don't think that we're hating right now. We're not. You know
Lima.
what I mean?
We called you already.
We're a bunch of young people now.
Limo.
Right? So yeah, so
all those who,
Oh,
who
and
we may have
special
forgotten.
shout out to Daniel Jackson. I see you.
Daniel.
yeah. Jackie, what's up, brother? Yeah. So again, well, I think that we're gonna wrap it up.
Satish.
Yes,
What did
Satish.
we forget, Satish?
Satish.
Our money man.
Mr. Merchandise.
Yeah.
Did we mention Giselle?
Yes.
Giselle.
Giselle is
Giselle is here.
Treasurer.
Yeah.
Yes.
But again, we Misty, that's right.
Call Misty already.
Anne-Marie.
Okay, we're going in circles now.
Yeah, well, still, if you did not hear your name, you know what I mean. We stand love. That's the bottom line. And without you, this would just simply would not happen. but yeah, are we going to be closing up right now? Are you going to end the? So Trinidad and Tobago again. We're about to end the live. It was just again the 411. That's where it's going to be at next Tuesday at 8 p.m. So check that out, and it's going to be very, very interesting. So I'm really, really excited for this new show because I think it's going to make major waves. So yeah, so check it out. TNT. Anybody? Everybody say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for giving us your time
Yes,
tonight.
it was great. At least you meet the rest of the team because we would like for people to understand that this party is a team, and therefore, with your help, we are going to do great things together.
Well said. Well said. You go, girl. Give me a high five. High five. Ah! I'm just messing around. No, but seriously, Trinidad, we have just changed our entire lives for you, for the citizen. There's a lot of people that's a part of PP right now. And really and truly, we have changed our lives trying to bring change for the rest of the population. And really and truly, we don't want to be spinning wheels in mud, and we don't want to think that this is a dead-end road. We know that we can make this happen, and the only way we can do that is with your support, with you approving what it is we're trying to do. And again, the only way you can know is to come down to the office every noon, man, every Saturday. 19 Stanmore Avenue, and get involved, know what the policies are, and let us break it down to you and see if it makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Again, Anthony Fu, we're out.
Wait.
The 411, baby.
Before you go,
Before we leave, hi Gabby. I know you're watching with your mommy. Good night to you too, darling.
Gabby. One of our Young
Our
Pepper.
young Pepper.
Ah.
Our baby Pepper.
Yes,
That's
and again, the youth we coming down to check here. We have a lot of work on your end to drop on your back there, boy. But anyway,
Anyway, or what?
yeah, you ain't boy.
Anyway.
Yeah, we blanketing the entire country. Yeah, what I'm telling you.
Nice.
But anyway, no worry. TNT
Our motto is no citizen to be
left behind. That's right.
None.
That's right.
Everybody is going to be
One
looked
people
after.
One
under
people
one
under
flag.
One flag.
And like a rising tide.
Lift
all
All boats.
That's right. That is what we live by.
I say we are trained well.
Yeah, no, but that's real. Trinidad and Tobago, that's real, because at the end of the day, you know, we have too large of a population on the ground here in Trinidad that is below the poverty line, and that is just not cool. Like, yeah, sufferers. We have real sufferers. You know what I mean? And there's no. We can't laugh at that. That's real.
Yeah, we
You know
are.
what I mean? And at the end of the day, we can't pretend that this don't exist. It exists. It is real. And a big portion of our brothers and sisters suffering outside there. So if you want to take the time to make a big deal because you want to have a man call our next man a sufferer and think that is the news. No, Trinidad and Tobago. Addressing the issues why our people are sufferers. That is the news that we need to talk about. That's where we need to go in making real change in this country. And again, check it out, yo. The 411 is coming live.